Now that the Lakers have a championship, year one with Anthony Davis, one of the questions that keep popping up is who is going to be the biggest threat to them next season? Now, there are a lot of teams that are coming back. Of course, in the East, you got Brooklyn. You're going to have Miami, which is going to be free agency destination for a lot of players because they saw that with the system, with Jimmy Butler, they made it to the finals. They know if Jimmy Butler has one more guy, we're gonna make it. We could win a championship. So that's one of the key driving factors. Everybody touches the ball in Miami. The Brooklyn Nets are coming back. KD's coming back. How is he gonna be? Even if he's 80% of himself or 75% of himself, I'll take it. KD's game, KD in Brooklyn, KD's game was never predicated on a ton of athleticism. He was quick, tall. He could handle the ball. His main thing was shooting the basketball, breaking you down, maybe get to the layup, cup, get to the cup, lay it up. Very smooth game. Kyrie Irving's coming back next year. The West is stacked. You got the Warriors coming back with Klay Thompson and Steph, Draymond Green and Wiggins. Then you have the Denver Nuggets, which are coming back. The Portland Trailblazers. We'll see what comes of everything because you got to remember C.J. McCollum again. He had some kind of injury. There's two people that are the main threat for the Los Angeles Lakers, or two things. One team is the Warriors. The Warriors are the only other team that can match the Lakers in terms of three-point shooting and talent and star power, and also coaching in the West. And this is what I mean. In the West, Steph and Klay have basically seen it all. So they know how to handle the ups and the downs. They know how to handle the runs. They know how to handle playing against superstars. They are very familiar with LeBron. They know tendencies, and they know what they need to do. That goes very far because when you're playing LeBron James, it's essentially a mental game. And if you show mental weakness, you'll lose that series. Klay and Steph, they can have 0 points one half, then drop 32 the next. They are the epitome of mental toughness, especially after losing the 2016 championship to him. So, that being said, they can shoot the ball with the best of them. So, if they were to get, let's just say, into a Western Conference Finals with the Los Angeles Lakers, I can see that, and everybody's healthy, I can see that series going 7. Because even though the Lakers actually made the most threes in NBA Finals history, I think it was like 95 or something like that, but they were wide open. And what the Warriors are going to do is they are going to sag off the poorest three-point shooters, junk up the paint, force LeBron James to shoot a ton of threes. It didn't work for the Heat. So, like, people are going to say, like, this strategy didn't work for the Heat. LeBron hit his threes and stuff like that. But guys like Danny Green, Caldwell Pope, for the most part, they struggled. And if you get into a struggle game shooting threes against the Golden State Warriors, they're going to make you pay. And all of that putting AD on your best player, that's not going to work either. You can look against that New Orleans Pelicans series. Steph Curry was dancing on AD. Like, there's no way AD could guard a Steph Curry. There's no way. And, even to a certain extent, you can put LeBron James in a pinch, but coming off them screens, running around and stuff like that, there's no way either for LeBron. Especially, because one of the key things that Steve Kerr indicated, or he stated is, guys, you got to use a pump fake more. They're going to pump fake the shit out of the Lakers. So that's one of the things to keep understanding. They're a great free throw shooting team. They have a great defensive mind. They just don't have anybody for Anthony Davis. And, no, they do have somebody for Anthony Davis and Draymond Green. He won't stop him, but he'll slow him down. They don't have anybody for LeBron. But Andrew Wiggins is a long body. He can play solid defense and stuff like that. The problem is going to be all the others. And when you're looking at the Warriors, they're like plug and play. So they're going to screen, roll to the basket. Kevin Looney. So many guys played against the Warriors and had success. And you're going to have to play small ball against them, which are hurtful. So to me, that's the series I would like to see. If the Clippers come back and they actually deliver on their promise, they're another threat. People want to make fun of them. They blew a 3-1 lead. They were looking ahead and not focused on the task. So let's just say they face the Lakers in a series and Kawhi is not hobbled. There's something wrong with Kawhi. I don't know if it's knee tendonitis or something. and Paul George has the mental toughness, then that's something else to understand. But those are two teams I feel like they could still give the Lakers some kind of run. The other thing, though, to me that's a big danger to the Lakers repeating, it's the field. What happens is every time LeBron James wins a championship, there is always like a cosmic shift. He wins in 2016, the Golden State Warriors, they get Kevin Durant. 2013 and 2012 and 2013, he won. Yo, like the Spurs, whatever they did, man, like they become a crazy powerhouse, and teams start building. It's just like more of the team building, and then that's when the three ball era started shifting in. So then Miami really couldn't really play in that era because Danny Green and Gary Neal, they lost that championship in 2012, but 2013, guys came back and redeemed themselves. There was a cosmic shift in play and shooting and three-point shooting and stuff like that. With this championship, I expect a big shift in the way the game is going to be played or officiated, something that's going to go against LeBron James and go against them largely. Like, because you guys got to remember, when the Miami Heat went on their run, they lost to Dirk. They won back-to-back, but they never really could three-peat because they were older. This Laker team is older. The shift in play was a lot faster, more threes, and they ran out of the gym against the San Antonio Spurs because of threes. Then it was like all right, we got big threes everywhere. Oh, you got big three, we made a big four in Golden State. We got Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. That caused LeBron to have a drop for like another 2+ years. All right, now this year, he wins the championship. You got AD and LeBron, 1-2 punch. Now it's going to be like, there's either going to be a better 1-2 punch, or it's going to be like a shift where a guy demands a trade and he gets traded to a team and makes it stacked again. So I'm either looking at a Giannis Antetokounmpo to go to the Golden State Warriors, or even a Giannis Antetokounmpo to go to the Celtics, to go to the Heat. They're even saying that, look, the Giannis Antetokounmpo could probably go to them. The Mavs are one of the teams that want to get him. So could you imagine if they could keep Porzingis, or even if they trade Porzingis and get Giannis Antetokounmpo and Luka Doncic together? So to me, like, this is the problem with LeBron James in his career that's always gonna haunt him. He wins championships. He has 4 of them, but he's not like he dominates. His teams aren't dominant, and they never can stay dominant. Like the most he's done is gone back-to-back. I don't see him three-peating because of the age, because of the field, what's going to happen in free agency. So next year is his best chance, the Lakers team's best chance to repeat. Another thing, health. We're talking about Anthony Davis's health here, guys. People don't talk about this. Anthony Davis got hurt in the finals with his heel. He always on the ground. He's always falling down. That is something as well to think about. So to me, it's the main threats are the Warriors. We could say the Clippers are like, if they come back intact and they stop doing all this load management and Kawhi's healthy and Paul George is healthy, they still could be a threat. I'm not going to disrespect them. You know, it's funny, but it's not funny because they just under-delivered. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. Whatever mental or locker room problem they were having, that was that. Then it's going to be the field, free agency, or a shift in what the style of play. There's always going to be a shift in the NBA. People say it's a copycat league. I understand that for the most part it has been, but the last 10 years, every time a person wins a title, you think they're going to like run the table, something shifts. You see what I'm saying? Something always shifts. So it's always that cosmic shift in health. One thing that the Lakers, this is very lucky. They were very healthy. Anthony Davis was surprisingly healthy. Next year, I don't see that happening. Hoops Junction, Hoops Meets Hoop. Like, comment, subscribe.